já clica na tela que a primeira rodada é por nossa conta.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Guess I misread the landing.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Woo!
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah. The lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed. Music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? I wonder if something happened.
E aí, Luiz, beleza? Salve.
Oh, yeah? How's... Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really?
What?
Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Não 100%, Luiz. Tô um pouco melhor, mas ainda tô com catarro, né? Tá nariz entupido. Eu mal sinto gosto e cheiro das coisas. Garganta foi melhorar mais agora. Assim, no geral melhorei, mas não 100%.
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Xion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye men is kind of already...
No meu caso eu tô só espirrando, eu não sou muito de tossir não. Sou mais de ficar espirrando mesmo.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Oh?
Yeah! Very nice. Is that so? You don't say. How? I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this! All right? No.
Sure.
Really now? Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Take this!
Here I come!
Thunder field! Radiant here! These ones can run rings around us!
Come and face me! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
Yeah, and pummeling to me! Dragon form!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Slash! Elusive deity! Hitting pile driver! I'm ready!
Hear me!
You're most comfortable at a range.
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're finished!
No further!
Lightning orb!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Try harder!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Be still!
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Any injuries?
Come one, come all! Lightning thrust!
Radiant
Negative, take this!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Lightning thrust!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Rising Phoenix!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
It's over! Raining flash!
Can you take it?
Elusive takes time! Blow away! You're finished! Be still! Impressive, Johaleen.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People say that?
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Here I come! Swallow blade! Dance in the wind! On your knees!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage! Not in your dreams!
No art to being interrupted! Slash! Swallow blade! On your knees! Dazzle! You're mine!
Raging Captain!
Mirage!
Sleep now! Get on in there with the others!
Swallow blade!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Begin!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light. Blow away! Try harder! My turn!
Thank you.
Raining!
Denied!
Catapult! No escape!
I can carve through armor!
It's over! No further! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Dance on the wind. Reload!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Burn in hell!
Let's show them just what this team can do.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Freeze Lancer!
It's over!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Freeze Lancer! Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Pride was my downfall.
Fred! Dance in the wind! In here!
Ready and rare!
Get on in there with the others!
See what I can do!
Shine!
Radiant
Flame!
Regeneration!
Failures! I kill you!
You paid for that! Try harder! My turn! Strike!
Resuscitation!
I still got some fight left in me. Lunar Blast! I'm all
Here I come!
in here!
Swallow blade!
Lightning! Light astral energy! Thunder Blast! I'm all stuffed up!
How thank you! Dance on the wind!
Where are you going?
Raining flash!
Here goes!
Swallow blade! Not
Do it!
today! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I still got a ways to go!
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
I imagining things, or are there a lot of big...
Is there a reason you're looking at me so
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. All right. That's not a fish I see often.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Yeah. All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Yeah. Okay, change of plans. Yeah. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Yeah. Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Ha! Oh, we've got a lively one. This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
Ha! Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Okay, change of plans. Is this what I think it is? This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
You tamed a real beast.
Ha! Okay, change of plans. Oh! This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Oh, yeah!
All right, once more from the top. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Time to try a different spot. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. There we go. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
All right, once more from the top. Yeah. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Ha! All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. All right, once more from the top. All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans.
What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this! Refill! Catapult! Start! It can hide itself? Amazing!
Dance in the wind! Freeze lancer!
Cut and flash! Right in! Try harder! Not a chance! Catapult!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
You'll find no mercy.
Catapult! You're mine! You're finished! Catapult!
Light healing!
Elusive deity!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
To the shadows!
Take this! I'll smash you!
Denied!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! No escape!
Make with the earth!
Raining Flash!
Another incantation ruined.
Raging Cascade!
I must remember my limits.
You're mine!
Supernova! Dead to the wind! In here! No more Miss Nice Girl! Raging Cascade! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Leave the chargers to me!
Radiant Pierce!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Being interrupted.
You're mine! Raining Flash!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
I'm impressed how well balanced this... thing is.
Dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
Everlasting dark.
Negative gate!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Airborne beast. My spec. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Good shot!
You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade!
Up and at him!
Swallow blade!
Going in! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Leave the charges to me! Everlasting dark!
Your blade moves like silk. That is what my instincts told me. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your heart.
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Here I come! Blow away!
Elusive deity!
Raining slash! Swallow blade!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against the worthy opponent.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Wow. Look what I just found.
Go no further!
Raining slash! Blow away! Swallow blade!
Will they resonate with you?
Destruction! Try next! I owe you one. Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right. Dragon Swarm! Great!
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Who? 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 No choice. Take this!
Glacial spear!
Eat this! Damn it!
Elusive deity!
It's time! Here I come!
Deal for!
Raining slash!
It's a duel of the arts!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Fine, freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy here's ours too.
You'll soon see about that.
This one's all mine.
Another incantation ruined.
Blow away.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
Lightning orb! Healing circle!
I'm grateful.
Radiant pierce!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I'll pick you up!
You're mine.
Power surges through me.
Tiger Blade!
You picked the wrong fight.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner...
Coming through. Ha! Melt. Scarlet Inferno.
This one's mine! Raging Storm! This one's mine! One more! I don't mind if I do! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I sense a strange power from this.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Way.
You're mine. I'll take you all off.
Mega ray. Raging storm.
Raining flash.
Far enough. Do it.
You require a hand.
Swallow blade.
Radiant pierce.
Nicely done, Shion.
In a bind.
Step it up. Into
yeah.
the shadows.
You got it.
Won't save you.
You picked the
They're
wrong
all
fight.
coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared.
Move away.
Seems about right to me. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
It's over! You're out! Here I come! It's over! Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind! Here I come!
You're mine!
They
got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Raging cascade!
All yours!
One more time!
It's over! I'm ready! Double me! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Discourteous, aren't you?
In a bind? Gemini Aqua! Ready to win!
I shall ensure you survive.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want?
Dragon Swarm! This could be useful.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
It's over! Elusive deity!
Resonate with the earth!
Destruction! On Dragon Swarm! Blow away! Swallow blade!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Incantation ruined.
Swallow blade!
I'll face you!
You're on! Here I come!
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Onward and upward.
Let's dispose of the trash. Thunderblade! Freeze Lancer! Where are you going? On guard! This one's mine! One more! I'm only getting under! This one is...
We've turned the tables on him. Got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it! Sleep now!
All yours! I'm not done! You're mine! It's over! Dazzle! You're on!
Rhyme to the red blade!
Eternal devastation! Move it! Crush!
Radiant here!
The heavens must be smiling.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Eat this!
You want me? Come get me! This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
No escape!
More
Ready, shot! Dragon Swarm!
Fine, free! What if he just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
This one's all mine. Swallow blade!
Make it rain!
Sion!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm practically unstoppable.
What's this thing?
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eat this!
Round and pound!
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Do it! Away! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Tiger Blade! Raging Cascade!
Okay, here I go!
Tiger Blade!
Swallow blade!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk and more doing.
It's over! Blow away!
Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Confiscated!
Crescent move!
Here
Here I come!
Tiger
Blade!
Reload! Time is done! Lightning! Downfall!
Raining slash!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Looking good out there!
Just getting started!
That's the spirit!
Your power is a spectacle to behold!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. Like moths to the flame. And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
You're
more
most comfortable
pummeling.
at a cut them apart to your heart's content.
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Guess I misread the landing.
You guys want to rest here?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I feel all bent out of shape.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm only getting
This one's mine! Crescent move! Tiger blade! You've got a knack for battle.
You picked some skills then on pain.
That's what I like to hear.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Here I come!
Get behind me!
You're stronger than any Renan soldier I've ever met.
They don't just let anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
Indeed. So I see.
I feel sprightlier than before.
What's this thing? I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue.
That's far enough!
Here I come!
Go
Here!
Take this!
I'll be saving this place! Alright!
It's like trying to keep up with the wall!
Take this!
This'll come in handy.
Blow away! Raining slap! Slap! Swallow blade!
more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing? Maybe something's going on in the forest.
out of our way!
You're mine!
Too shy to come over?
Swallow blade! You're mine!
Here's evil!
Swallow blade!
In here! Get on in there with me!
Got flyers!
I got this! Let him march this!
Prepare to be sealed. All yours! Swallow blade!
You're most comfortable at a range.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination. my best!
You're mine!
One more! Mega Red!
Kick it!
On guard!
Raining flash! Flew away!
Tiger Blade! You're hiding! Tiger Blade!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Flew away! Raining slash! Slash! Swallow blade!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Swallow blade!
I owe you one for that.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Here I go!
Do it!
Tiger Blade! Astral Energy!
Say no more. This should make for some good weapon crafting material. There's something in the water.
I hate camping out.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
You guys want to rest here?
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
There's something in the water.
There's a nice breeze here. Where should I cast my line?
finally made it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Phew, what a rush.
Opponent like this should be easy.
Armor won't save it! Take cover and it calls up!
Get out of there with the others!
Swallow blade!
I'll stop it!
Come on!
Thanks, Kisara!
I owe you.
All back in your defense!
Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Well, we're on the home stretch now. You've got pretty impressive aim there.
I'm quite
Thought of taking up the rifle yourself? No, this is more my style.
Take this!
Freeze!
You're on! Take this! It's over! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My fists are crushing it out there!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this! Going in! One more!
Raging
Raining slash! You picked the wrong fight!
Look shot! Denied!
Not on my
Fine,
watch!
free! Do it! What can they just...
In an instant! Impact block!
Purge Maleficent!
Aw, two-shot!
Freeze Lancer!
The heavens must be smiling.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear! Lava magic!
Switch!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And
Now!
to me!
In an instant! Impact Block!
The heavens must be... smiling.
What's this thing?
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Annihilate!
Mega Ray! Lightning
Fire
order
blow
blade!
away!
Raging cascade!
Raining slash!
Radiant
Take
shield!
it
Get
on!
away! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Gotta break through!
Right here! I got it!
Light Tiger blade!
You can't get out of this!
Thunder blade!
You're mine! Raining we got fire!
Leave the enemy's arts to me! Let a marksman handle it!
Nothing plays here!
All yours!
I'll back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Piercing roar!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Take this!
Right up the dark! I'm ready! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Will this help?
How's that?
Prepare to be healed!
Healing circle!
Thanks!
Take
Flaming
Fire!
thunder!
You're mine!
Guardian field! You can do that!
Spread!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Get lost!
Strike!
On guard! Malevolent!
Take
On deck! I'm only getting started.
Now you see what I can do. One more.
Now that's by me.
Raining strike. Its armor's too strong. It'll split it open. Be my guest.
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
Swallow blade.
Tiger blade.
Blow away.
There. Let's go.
Dragon form.
Now.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. We're in good form.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today.
Radiant going here.
Try harder. No further.
It's go time. Hear me, flame of fury. Burning
blade.
I never miss.
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Shot.
Well done.
Far enough.
Raging bastion. Burning.
Take this.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling stream.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Swallow blade.
Tiger blade. Burning strike.
Looks like it could be worth something.
An opponent like this should be easy.
In a bind?
Take this! I'll take you all on! Run away! You picked the wrong fight!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sigam, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Radiant, here! They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
You're on!
Here goes. Do it.
Double me! In an instant! Impact block!
A victory for the ages.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say it. Its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renin forces?
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
You're mine!
Piercing roll!
Aim for the weak spot. No escape!
Amazing.
It's weakened!
This ends now! Ready, flash!
I'm out of ammo!
Switch off! Here I come!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
I'll heal you all! Healing
Circle far enough! And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Field!
Going in!
Get on in there with the others! I'm only getting started!
Tiger Blade!
It looks like you guys are recovered! Here's evil!
Splendid flash!
Freeze Lancer!
You picked the wrong fight!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned! By the
This one's mine!
Destruction!
It's no time! Igneous!
Splendid flash!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Ray coming!
Slash! Blow away! Slash!
Searing flame! You're not playing
Try
around!
harder! Now! Take this!
let me help.
No escape!
First aid! Thank you! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everybody!
I'm all set!
Let me at him!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Going in!
Here's a healing arm!
Leave the charges!
No! In a bind? We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Guess I have to use it sometimes.
Here's a healing
This
arm!
one's mine!
Blew away!
Here! Let's get you all tucked away!
No escape!
Got it!
I'm ready to go!
Let me help! Now's our chance!
Blew away!
I owe you one.
Heal!
Hit time!
Magna Ray!
Ready? Try harder! Now! Take it! Try harder! Not a chance! No it! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
It looks like we made a mess! Down! Your arms!
No further!
Look sharp!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in damage? Not to a Renin, they don't.
The enemy's on the road!
We've got it where we want it.
It's time to end this battle! I'm ready to go!
Resuscitation! Here, let me help. I still got some fight left in me.
Look sharp!
Try harder! My turn!
Let me
Handle this!
Photon, here's a healing arm!
Far enough!
All right. Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze
Try
Lancer!
harder!
Here's a healing arm!
Their arms were interrupted!
I'm never fit!
Let me at him! Alright, let me at him! Thunder touch! My head's spinning, but what?
Now, hold it freely!
Take it down!
Tiger Blade!
Destruction! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen. I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Seriously? Is this a joke? I owe you one for that.
Burn in hell! You're mine!
Lion Howl!
Roll away! Take this!
Tiger Blade!
It's over! Swallow blade! Try harder! You're mine!
Appreciate the help.
Why'd you heal me?
They stop me dying?
This one's mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
Nothing gets by me!
Air thrust!
Make it ready!
Raining slash!
Ground and pound!
This'll come in handy.
Looks like it could be worth something. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Leave the enemy
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
No complaints here.
Glacial spear.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Glacial spear.
Here's evil. More for the stop.
Going in.
Tiger
Blade.
Blade.
Make it rain.
Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's this thing?
Gotta break through! Here I come!
I'll smash you!
Here's another shot. Round and go.
Raining slash! Damn it!
Here, let me help.
It's
You're
on.
on!
Oh, thanks,
Coming
Kisara.
through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's it all about this.
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'm not done! Blew away!
Time to shine.
Dragon form!
The shadows.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
This one's mine.
Raining slash!
Malevolent.
Take
One gone.
I'll smash you!
Freeze Radiant.
This one's mine. Make it rain.
Blew away!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
at the landing.
We finally made it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Good night. I want to go back to bed.